Hi, happy Friday. I'm Jennifer from the Somerset County Family Community Health Science Department, and we're here in the kitchen today making a fun twist on blueberry pancakes. We're going to make little blueberry pancake bites and with a lot of great nutrients, so it will be a great simple grab and go that your family will love, and they'll start their day filled with nutrients. So the first thing we're going to do is take half a banana, and you want a banana that is overripe because it's going to be nice and soft, and it's going to be really sweet. You know how they get real sweet. So we're going to have half a banana in a big bowl, and we're going to take cottage cheese. So I'm using, you want to get the small curd, and 2%, 4%, whatever is fine. So I have 1 cup that I'm going to add to this. This is a great source of protein. So these are really going to be nutrient dense. And we're going to add 2 eggs. Okay, so I'm just going to mash this up and kind of blend the eggs with the banana and the cottage cheese. Now I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees. This is a great make-ahead too. So when you're meal planning, you can make this, one night, one Sunday, and you have it for your family. Okay, so we're going to set this to the side. And next we're going to add flour. So for this recipe, I'm using oat flour. It's a great source of protein. We're going to do half a cup. And you want to make sure it's even. So half a cup of oat flour. And we are going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Again, make sure that's level. And just a tiny pinch of salt. Just a tiny pinch. Okay, we're going to keep mixing this. Now for a little sweetness, we're going to add a little honey and a little vanilla. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, and then 1 tablespoon of honey. And I love to get local honey, supporting the local farmers, but also it's just great, especially for allergies. Okay. All right, get all of that goodness out. I'm going to scrape that out with my other spoon here. Love, love, love honey. Okay, I think we got all the ingredients. All right, so we're going to mash this up. Let me get my spatula, actually. Okay. I don't want to lose any of this good batter. All right, I'm going to get the spatula and scrape the sides so I get all that flour combined. So this is really high in protein with the eggs and with the cottage cheese. Now we're going to do blueberry, and if you love this base recipe, you can add other fruits to it that you have. Okay, so I used half a cup. I have frozen blueberries. So I always, if I buy blueberries in bulk and I start to see that they're not being eaten, I will put them on a sheet tray, freeze them, then put them in a Ziploc bag and label it in my freezer. They're perfect for smoothies or for pancakes. So I'm just going to dump them in the batter and just gently fold them in. Okay, so now I have mini muffin tins that I've sprayed. Okay, I've sprayed the center. And we are going to take just a scoop and dump them in. So about, if you're using like a teaspoon like I am, so like about 2 scoops. Okay, we're just going to fill the cups. And then we're going to bake them in the oven that I have heating up for about 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to continue to do this, throw it in the oven, and then I'll join you when they are ready to come out so you can see how they came out. Okay, with the magic of our pause button, I took these out of the oven. They were in there for 20 minutes. And you want to let them cool for a few minutes because if you take them out where they're too hot, the bottom will fall out. So we've sprayed this really good before we put the batter in, but then you're going to take a sharp knife and just go around the edges really gently to kind of separate the muffin from the edges. And then I like to grab a fork or a spoon and then just gently scoop it and lift. Look how, see, they're still a little hot. So look at that. They're kind of like a little bite, but super healthy. So I'm going to continue to take these all out. I'll share the recipe in the comments and a photo. And now I have breakfast for my kids tomorrow. Have a great weekend.